All right. I'm going to pull comments up here on my computer. And let's see what's going to happen. So I just got this box delivered from Stampin' Up. So I placed my order last Tuesday. Now, I did not do overnight shipping. So I live in California, and so I'm pretty close to Utah. And once everything ships, it gets to me in 2 days. So I never spend the extra money to get it overnight. I know there's some people that do, and it's a big rush to, you know, be the first person who does the video. And like, I totally get it, but something that I'm doing this year, something different that I'm doing this year is I don't care if I'm first. I don't care. It is really, really expensive to 2-day your order or overnight it. And so, I just decided to stop caring about that kind of stuff. And I will get it when I get it. And I will share it when I get it. And that's what I'm doing. So it's been a week since we were able to order. I'm trying to figure out how I can see. There we go. I'll be able to see comments. Good morning, Julie. So I got it today, and I have one other box, but the other box I think just has blends and some other cardstock. I think like all of the main items and all of the main colors are in here. So I want to see if I'm going to love it, if I'm going to hate it. Like, let's see how it's going to go. Okay. So my go-to when there is a new color refresh or a new catalog is I get any new ink pads and re-inkers that are out. I got blends as well this time. Like, I normally wait to get my blends, but I went ahead and got my blends because there's so many of them. So like, you know, Lost Lagoon, I got a ink pad, the blends, and the re-inker so that I could have it. And then I get anything for like, if I have a paper party that's happening, I get the stuff that I need to be able to design with that. So we're going to do all of the new colors first because that's what I'm most excited about. And I want to see these colors. And then we'll do any of the product afterwards. I got a few things. Okay. So we're going to start pulling colors out. And okay, so let's do these colors. Okay, so Lost Lagoon. I'm excited about Lost Lagoon. This is a returning color. So the other thing that I'm really excited about is I'm doing a color club. And that color club it's only going to be, I have done it as inexpensively as possible. So it's $40 a month, and you're going to be able to build your color collection with the new colors, and you're going to get some inspiration every month. So I'm going to have a link in the description box below if you are interested in the color club. The actual sign up has not come up yet. I have not put that together. We were still working with like how, like what was the cost going to be? What are we planning on offering? Like that kind of thing. We're working through those details. We're just about done. So I'm going to pop a link in the description box below. If you are interested in finding out details, like I said, I'm keeping it between $35 and $40 a month. It's really, really inexpensive. A great way to build your colors and get some inspiration. So I'm going to have that. So sign up if you're interested in the details. I will have that as soon as I'm done with the live. It's not there yet because I am, and actually, I don't know if I can get that link yet. If I can, I'll pop it in there really quick. But I don't know if I can. Let's just see. Oh, you know what? I can grab it from my Facebook page. Okay, let me grab it from my Facebook page, and then I will pop it in the comments. Because I've already been talking about it over on Facebook, which is a great place. If you're not following me on Facebook, it is a great place to hear about all like the information when it comes out. And also I shared on Facebook last week about the scissor charms. I just got in. I shared a photo of it for Paper Party this year and Color Club. So if you sign up for Color Club, I actually have paper scissor charms. That is a free gift. So that was fun to share that. So this is just the link to get more information. It's not the actual link to sign up to be a part of it. Okay, so let's get going with these colors. Very excited about. Okay, so here is Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon is a returning color. So this one I'm happy about. I think this one is, it sort of replaces Mint Macaroon a little bit. I think Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock, which I already have. I did not get an ink pad of this, but I got the markers and the re-inker. I think these two are going to go really great. This is like an updated version of Bermuda Bay, which you know I love, and I'm so sad to see go, but this is a great updated color, and then Lost Lagoon is going to go great with that. So Lost Lagoon. Blueberry Bushel is a color that is returning. I will also have updated labels. If you have been following along with me for any length of time, you know I come out with labels each year for the new catalog, for the new end colors, and I will have updated labels for all the new colors because I certainly need updated labels for all of my cardstock and stuff. So Blueberry Bushel is a returning color, and it is a great color. I like it. So these, so far, I'm going to make a pile of returning and brand new, okay? So this is an end color. So let's do the end colors last, and we'll do those together. Okay, then we have Bubble Bath. This one is one that I'm not positive I'm going to love. This one may be an angry emoji face, if I'm being honest. Maybe we'll stamp with them at the end. Maybe we'll do some stamping. I feel like it's hard to tell. Like, just looking at this color, I don't love them. I'll see. Oh, yeah. No problems, Carlin. Yeah, catch the replay. So I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do some stamping because this one I'm not sure about, but this one is a brand new color and it is called Bubble Bath. I'm going to want to keep calling this Bubble Gum because to me, it looks more like bubble gum. Remember the, like Bubble Yum or something like that? It came in like a circle and you like tore the piece off, like the bubble tape. Okay, Pecan Pie. I'm actually excited about this. This is a great in-between color between soft suede, like if soft suede and cinnamon cider, which I have an old cinnamon cider. So here's cinnamon cider and here's pecan pie. And I don't have my soft suede. I put that away. So if I feel like pecan pie is like if soft suede and cinnamon cider had a baby, this is what they would have. They would have pecan pie. And it's a great name. I think it's fitting. So I think this is a great color for our lineup. I think it's great. Okay, and then we have Lemon Lime Twist, which, why did I buy this? Because I already have a Lemon Lime Twist. I'm going to leave this in the packaging because I bet I meant to get a re-inker. Lemon Lime. Yeah, I already have a Lemon Lime Twist. That's unfortunate. Okay, this one, I know my friend Roberta is very excited about this one. Azure Afternoon. I don't love the color, the name of the color, but this blue is beautiful. I don't know why I keep opening them, but this is a beautiful color. It is a brand new color. I think it's going to be great. Pecan pie looks like baked brown sugar. Yeah, that's another great one. I'm very excited about pecan pie. I think it's a great color. I was sad years ago when we lost chocolate chip. Does anybody remember that color? Chocolate chip. It was a brown, and it was like a nice step down from early espresso. Early espresso and like Night of Navy, they're great colors. I love them. Some of my favorites, but they are very, very dark. So if you need something that stepped back a little bit, we didn't currently in our lineup have that until now. So I think that pecan pie is a great, great brown. The other one I'm excited about is this one is Lemon Lolly, and it is bright. It's a great yellow. We lost So Saffron, right? Yeah, we don't have So Saffron anymore, which was a much lighter, it was like more of a, I guess, a brownie kind of yellow. Yeah, it has more brown in it. So we don't have Soft Saffron anymore. I will keep it because I do like the color, but this one's much brighter. Sort of reminds me of Barely Banana, which is before my Stampin' Up time. I never got Barely Banana, but I remember seeing people use that. Okay, so I'm still upset that I bought that Lemon Lime Twist. Let's do a giveaway. Who wants a Lemon Lime Twist ink pad? We're going to do a giveaway. So just leave a comment, say hello, and I'll pick a winner to send that to because I don't need two of them. Okay, so those are the end colors. Okay, the next one that is returning is, let's see, we have, these are returning colors, and these are brand new colors, and we need to have 11 of these. So did I should have, I'm positive I got all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we have Misty Moonlight too. Where's Misty Moonlight? Because I already had Misty Moonlight. Okay, Misty Moonlight is returning. So we have Misty Moonlight, and then this was an in color this year, and this in color is now moving to our regular color lineup. So those are the returning ones. And then this is Berry Burst. This is like the only one I can remember is like coming. I keep like referring, we're working on details for our color club, and I keep using Berry Burst as an example. And the other demonstrator I'm working with, is like, you must really like Berry Burst and be excited it's coming back. And I'm like, no, literally, it's the only one I can remember. So Berry Burst is a returning favorite, and I like this one. So the only one, well, there's two that I'm angry with, sort of. I definitely don't love this color. It's not my favorite color. This makes me a little not happy. And then I'm wondering about the Bubble Bath. These look good together. These two colors look good together for sure, but I'm not positive I'm going to like this one. We're going to do some stamping and see. Okay, so we'll do blends here in a minute. Okay, so I got we're going to do end colors together. So then I also got the, it's great that they're doing this. This is the new end color core collection of writer markers. So now when you join the color club, if you join the color club I'm putting together, your free item is going to be the writer markers, the set of brand new writer markers. So it's just all the brand new colors, which is so nice. You don't have to buy an entire color family to get the colors you're missing. There is a collection. So I grabbed that. And then let's see all of the cardstock I got, and then we'll do blends. Okay. And then I will show you guys the designer paper I was able to get. Okay, lots of re-inkers. So I got all of the new colors. Bubble Bath, Azure Afternoon, Berry Burst, Pecan Pie, Blueberry Bushel. I might not have got in color colors. I got a Pretty Peacock, Lemon Lolly, Lemon Lime Twist, and Lost Lagoon. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So it looks like I'm missing. Oh, this one is Misty Moonlight. So, oh, and I don't need this color because I already have the color in my end colors. It'll just move over. So I got all of the re-inkers for all of the new colors. So let's lift this cardstock out, and I'm going to show you a couple tricks that I do for my cardstock. So Stampin' Up offers these cardstock collections. And like this is a cardstock collection. Now, as a demonstrator, I can only get 2 of these during pre-order, but let me show you. This is really cool. So if you are wanting to get like the cardstock, say, you know, there's 11 new colors, and that's a lot of money to spend on, you know, by the time you get all of the stamp pads, all the re-inkers, the markers, and then you're looking at getting cardstock, it can get really, really pricey. So one of my tips for you is to get the color card collections. So in this collection, you are going to get 2 each of each color. This way you can figure out like what colors do you really love? What colors are you going to work with more? Now, I always share that I work in the color families. So somebody said this was a really great tip, and I never really thought of it as a tip. But I can see how it would, how it is a great tip if you think in this realm. So I work in our color families. In the springtime, I'm working more with our subtles and our brights. And then into summer, I work with our brights. And then towards the end of summer, I start working more in the regals and the neutrals. And that is also because that's the way Stampin' Up's designer paper works. If you look at a lot of our designer paper, like I have a pack right here that I will show you. This is from the upcoming catalog. And it has Balmy Blue, Boho Blue, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy. Now, it is a blue set, so it does go over into those. Is that the only designer paper I got? That's weird. I don't think I meant to do that. Oh, I meant to get the other set of designer paper. The designer paper will work a little bit like that, where when we have spring in our occasions catalog, they're going to be in colors of like the subtles and the brights. And so this is great because you can get a set, you'll get 2 each of each color, and then you can figure out what do you want to get more of. Like, do you want a pack of the Lemon Lolly right away because you're working with that color more? Then you can pick up that pack of that color. These more are going to be towards the fall. And, you know, I would say like these right here, I'm probably not going to work, maybe the Berry Burst, but I'm probably not going to work with these as much in the spring and summer time. I'm probably going to work more with these. So you can get a 2023 new color core pack, and it comes with 2 each. Hey, Iona. She said she got the new ink pads, the blends, and the markers, and then 2 each of the cardstock collections. So these, Iona, like the actual cardstock collections. So that's what I did. I got 2 of the cardstock collections, which is really nice. And then there was a few cardstocks that I knew I wanted right away. I knew I wanted Pretty Peacock, Misty Moonlight, Azure Afternoon. Some of these I got because I'm doing the color club, which will feature 1 new color each month. And so I wanted to make sure I had enough of the pieces to do my projects with. Here is that bubble bath. I don't know, like maybe we'll have to do some stamping, like some tone on tone, and see how we like it. Here is Lost Lagoon, Lemon Lolly, Blueberry Bushel, Pecan Pie. Okay, so that is the color core pieces. And we'll set that aside. And then I did the same thing with the in colors. So instead of getting full packs, now with the in colors, because there's only 5, and we'll go through the ink pads right now, you actually get 5 sheets of each color. And I always do this with my in colors every year. I just get as many packs as I can of the cardstock for all of them. So I got 2 packs. That's what I could get. So I have 10 sheets of each color. And that is enough to get me through. It does get very expensive when you're trying to get the new ink pads, the re-inkers, the markers. Like, so this is a great way to get all of those colors. So here's the cardstock. And then let's look at the ink pads. So we have Wild Wheat, which I love. This reminds me of Dijon mustard, if you remember that color. Or there's another one that it reminds me of. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but Wild Wheat. Looks great. Wild Wheat. And then also remember that on the back of your ink pad, I usually just use my X-Acto knife. You are going to be able to put your label right on your ink pad. And I try to get mine lined up somewhat in the middle. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I did not know this tip for years and years. I did not know this. But you put that one on here and then you flip this over. And there's another one that says Wild Wheat. So this one has the different languages, but you open this up. And you put this one right in there. I'm going to use a bone folder so I don't cut it. Just like that. And then when your ink pad is open, you can see your label. So I didn't know that for the longest time. And they used to be, like it used to just be blank. So it used to not even have the name on there. This is new this year where there's an extra label that has the name. But it used to just be plain, and then you stick that in there. And I know that it's changed because we're no longer in Japan. We used to be in Japan, and we're not anymore. Okay, this is Copper Clay. This is another one that, I don't know, I might have an angry emoji face for. This one, I don't know. It is definitely, the color name is perfect. Copper Clay. It literally looks copper like clay. So it's a great name, but I don't know. I think we'll have to do some stamping with that one. This is another one that I'm disappointed. I think it's on point. I think this is it's very trendy right now. So I'm like, okay, I totally get it. But this is not my favorite gray in the world. This is Pebbled Path. And I don't know. I don't love it. I don't see myself using that color very much. Then we have Boho Blue, which we knew was coming because of the mini machine for celebrations was in this boho color, this boho blue color. It's a great blue. We have lots of blues now. Here's Azure Afternoon, and then here is Blueberry Bushel and Misty Moonlight, just for a good selection there. We have a pretty good selection. I really love these blues. And then, of course, we have Night of Navy, which is really dark. Balmy Blue, and Pool Party to round it out. So lots of blues. If you are a blue fan, then there are lots of blues to choose from in our lineup. Lots of them. Okay, and then, okay, Night of Navy. Let's move all of these. Okay, and then the last color for the in colors is this Moody Mauve, which totally reminds me of the 90s. Like the 90s, early 2000s, this Moody Mauve. It's a great name for the color. I think these are hard to open at first. Moody Mauve. So I did not get any of the re-inkers for these. I figured I would wait to get those. I did get the marker set. So that will round out that collection. The writer markers. And these, I hear, have been redesigned. Let's grab a marker and see if they look different. So here's the new one. Here's the old one. So they're a little bit different. Same size, so that's nice that they're the same size. It feels like they're a little bit thicker. They are a tiny bit taller. Just a tiny bit, I think. Can you see that? Just a tiny, tiny bit, like a sliver taller. They still have the grip, so the little grippies on that. They still have that. The branding's slightly different. So this is the new one. And the thin line that marks the, like this is the thin point, and then this is the thick point. It's higher up, but it's still a 0.5 and then a brush tip. So here is, oh, it is different. Okay. So can you see that? That is very different. Okay, so now we need to write with it. I didn't know it was that different. Okay, so here's some white paper. This is Gorgeous Grape. And you have a pretty thin line. And this is the brush tip. Let's see if the brush tip is different. Not really. I mean, it is a little bit of a different shape, but not really. Okay, so that is the purple. And then here is, that's the brush tip. It works a little bit different. It's like the top of it is a little thinner. So when you're brushing it, and then this is, yeah, it's a little bit different. It's still 0.5. I don't think it's as thin as that, but that is a little bit different. I'm pretty happy with the changes. So otherwise, everything is still the same. These new ones cannot be re-inked. So these, you can re-ink them. You can replace the nub. You just pull the nub out and you pull this part out. You re-ink the barrel part and then you can replace the nub. These cannot. So that is a little bit different. I like it. I like those changes. Okay. And then I got, I did get all the blends. Now I have another box that has blends and some more cardstock, and it did not get delivered today with this shipment. So I got Lost Lagoon, and these are the same. There's no change to the blends. They're still the same. So Lost Lagoon. This is, I will have also new labels for my blends. So on my blends, let me see if I have one that has it. I add a label like this so that when it's on my desk, I can see the name of it. is like, oh, it's right here. See, and I can never figure out when it's on my desk. That's too far away for me. So I do a label like this, and I'll have a set of labels for the blends as well. So I got Lost Lagoon. This is Misty Moonlight. This is Wild Wheat. Yeah, because that other box didn't get delivered, I know there's other blends that I have. So I'm going to have to reorganize all of my blends. Maybe we could do that together. Like I can take you off. I can do a different stand. And you could see me reorganize my blends. I keep all of my blends until they dry out. So even if it's a retired color. Lemon Lolly, and I keep my blends in rainbow order. So that might be fun to do. This is Copper Clay. Of course, I don't have all of the blends, so that might not work today. I really would like to have all of them. I keep my ink pads and my writer markers in color family order, and then I keep my blends in rainbow order. This is Lemon Lime Twist. This, I think, is Bubble Bath. Yeah, Bubble Bath. This is the Pebbled Stone. Is that what it's called? Pebbled Stone. Then these two look very similar. Yeah, these look very similar on the blends. Ugh. I hate when blends look really similar because then I always mess them up. That is like, wowzers. So this one is Azure Afternoon, dark, and then light. And then this is Boho Blue. So, I mean, these are, this almost looks like this would be the dark one and this would be the light one. I feel like these are very interchangeable. So that's very interesting. Right? Okay, so that's the blue. Then we have, these next two are really close in color as well. Maybe we should do some swatches. Okay, so here's Berry Burst, and then here's Moody Mauve. Yeah, and they're really close as well. So this, and these are like super close. Like obviously one is dark and one is light. But that's really close. Anybody else think that's really, really close? That feels really close. So let's do dark and then let's do light. I don't even know if I can tell. Yeah, I guess it does blend. I got to be careful. I'm going to end up coloring on that cardstock. Huh. Okay, let's try the Berry Burst because those are very close too. So this is dark. Oh, that color is very pretty. And this is light. I can already tell this is going to blend better. Yeah, wow. And then as it dries and seeps into the paper, yeah, wow. And this, I guess, as it dries, they're pretty. I think that's like, you gotta like swatch them or stamp with them before you can really know. Okay, so those are the blends. Like I said, I have the other color blends. Okay, so then the other thing that I got that's pretty boring is just, I also got the 12 by 12 new in color cardstock, and I went through and reorganized all of my 12 by 12 cardstock last week, and like I had Misty Moonlight, I had Berry Burst, I had several of the colors because I held on to all my 12 by 12. So I sort all of my cardstock in color family as well. So I filtered those 12 by 12 packs back into like the right spot. It was there was a lot the day I did that. I reorganized all my cardstock, reorganized my ink pads, and then reorganized my 12 by 12 cardstock. And I was like, dang, this is a lot of work when you like keep these in like color family, but it looks good now. And then I'll be able to filter. I got the new colors and then I got the new in colors. So I just got a pack of each so that I would have them in case I needed to do a project or something. Okay, so now let's look at the product I got. I didn't get that much product, just the product I needed. With having to get all of the ink pads, all of the like I said, it is a lot. It's very expensive. So I knew that was my most important purchase, was to have all of that for different design teams I'm a part of, different things that I'm responsible for. I need to have all of those. The product, I just got what I'm using in the paper party. So FYI, if you are excited about our upcoming paper party, you're going to get a sneak peek of the product we are using. Because everything that we decided to use was in the pre-order. So that was awesome. So the first thing is this bundle right here with the new 2 and 3/8 inch circle punch. I'm ecstatic about this. I missed the online exclusive for the 1 3/4 inch punch. I'm waiting for it to come back in stock, and then I'm going to get that. So this is the bundle here. We're going to be using this. This is great. This is a $1 million achiever set, which I did not realize. It is in photopolymer. And I can't wait to use this one. It's going to be so cute. I love that. So there's that one. And then this one I'm very excited about. Crafting with You. And you guys, look at these dies. They are to die for. I usually don't like open up my dies, but there's different dies in here than are here. So we have the cut and emboss machine. We have a sewing machine, which is great. We have paint brushes. Then we have like this canvas and some flowers and the yarn. I love the sentiments. But then we have scissors. We have a embroidery hoop, a ruler. Here, this cuts out the sewing machine. This is a trimmer. Like, stop it. It is a trimmer. I'm ecstatic, like a little mini trimmer. And then we have the buttons, which are super cute. And then this cuts out the flower. So this is, I was so happy to see this on the pre-order selection. And these are the 2 bundles that we are definitely using for the paper party. And then the only other thing I got was this embossing folder. Again, I will have labels for all of these things. So I have this embossing folder here. And then I got some of the in color. These are the in color dots. In my other package, I have the rest of the blends and I have the ribbon, which I'm kind of sad that my other box didn't show up, because that has the ribbon and I wanted to make some in color cards. So these are it all matches the in colors. And then I got designer paper, which I'm bummed because I guess I got 2 packs of the designer paper. I didn't mean to. I meant to get the other pattern paper. I don't know how that happened, but let's take a look at this and then I'm going to look to see if that was my mistake or if something happened. So this is the blue paper. I love this blue paper. This is so beautiful. Oops. This is so, so beautiful. I love it. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, and gorgeous. I love it. So pretty. Okay, so that is the designer paper. Let me look and see if because I missed all of the rest of the designer paper, I guess. It's just a ton when you're getting all of the ink pads and all of that. So I wanted to share all of that with you. The In Color Club, like I said, it's going to be between $35 and $40. So if you want it's the Color of the Month Club. I'll be featuring a brand new color every single month. It's going to be so much fun, inspiration, color combos. There will be you will get 2 card kits and have access to at least 4 projects. We are sort of in the search for another demonstrator to join us for this so that there will be even more inspiration offered. But we just haven't found somebody who wants to join. But if you would like to join as a customer and get a new color every single month, or even if you're planning on buying all of your colors at the very beginning, like as soon as the catalog comes out, if you're planning on just purchasing all of your colors so you have them, we totally understand that. And we have worked into the program. If that's what you do, it's totally fine to do that. So anyways, sign up with the link if you are interested in getting more information about that. That will be out this week. I hope you enjoyed seeing the colors. I'm going to put all the stickers on my ink pads. I'm going to change out all of my re-inkers because that's one thing I haven't done yet. And then I'm going to hold off putting all my blends up, and maybe I'll show that as a video later on. I have some organizational videos coming out this month, some spring cleaning. I reorganized all of my dies. I've added some new decor to my room. Here, the studio, I've added some things, and then I also reorganized some of my retired stuff so that I can use it more, which is going to be really nice. And I have those videos coming out. I had a little bit of a setback this weekend. I had an ovary issue flare up, and I was basically all of Sunday and all of yesterday in an extreme amount of pain. It just happens that, I know I've heard all the advice. I already had a hysterectomy. That's the thing I always get whenever I post. I always get a lot of people saying, have a hysterectomy. And I did, but I still have my ovaries. And I had this happen back in December. I ended up in the hospital over it. And so I basically lost 2 days of work this week, which was a bummer, but I'm feeling better. So that's good. And so I want to do all this, get all this cleaned up. And then I will, my first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to play with these new colors and make some samples. And so hopefully you'll see that on Friday. I want to be able to post some of these new colors, and I want to play with them. So I will be doing that this week. I hope that you guys are having a great start to your week. If you are a demonstrator and you're starting to get your pre-orders, let me know in the comments. Joining Stampin' Up! And purchasing the starter kit is an amazing way to not only save money when you're trying to get all this stuff. Thank God for my discount in getting all of this. And I also had product credits from Stampin' Up! As well. So that really helped out getting particularly the new ink pads, which is always what I want first. But it's a great time to purchase that starter kit. You can add any of the new product to your starter kit. And when you do the starter kit, you spend $99. You get free shipping on that order. And then you get $125 worth of product. So that is always a great option. The starter kit is the very best bundle that you can get. Hey, Linda, I miss you too. So Linda said, yeah, Linda's already signed up to get more information about our Color of the Month Club. She said, I'm so excited about the Color of the Month you're doing. I'm in, although I more than likely get my colors right away, depending on what, that option is totally, I know I would want, that's one of the things we worked out in the details is because if I'm a customer, even as a demonstrator, I want all of my colors up front. But when you get all these colors, I mean, there's so many new colors, right? So it's you got all of these, I can't even hold all of them. These are all the ink pads I just got, right? There's a ton of them, not an item maybe. But there's a ton of them. You get the in colors, you get the returning colors, you get all these colors, and then what do? I get so overwhelmed when I have so much product to choose from. So our idea is that we will feature a color each month. And if you get all the colors up front, that's totally fine. You will get a set of writer markers for free. You'll get the new core markers for free. That is what I'm doing. I don't know. We're all kind of doing our clubs different. But for my customers, the thing that you will get for being a part of the club is the set of writer markers. So that will be a nice free gift. You'll get these. And then every single month, we're going to feature one of the colors. We're going to have projects. We're going to have color combos. You're going to get a colorful PDF with all the fun things about each new color. You will get measurements for all of our projects. And then for my customers, you will be getting 2 card kits in the mail featuring the new color so that you can make something with that color. And that is what is going to help you decide if you like the color or not. When you get to stamp with it, when we get to do like the swatches. So maybe you get all of your colors right up front, but then maybe each month you decide to get your blends and a set of cardstock, or blends and your cardstock and an embellishment. That's probably what I would do as a customer if I was going to plan out my stuff. You don't always need the blends right away, just like you don't always need your writer markers right away, but I'm a collector of all good craft things, so I want all of the things. So maybe you get all of your ink pads right away, but then maybe each month you get your blends, a set of cardstock, and your re-inker. Like maybe that's how you end up filling out your pieces. So we've thought everything through, and there is an option for everybody. So just make sure you click on that form, fill it out, interested in this, and then it's also going to ask you if you need a catalog, because I will provide a catalog in that first order if you join the color club. If you're in Blessed to Craft, my monthly card kit club, you will already get a catalog. Everybody in Blessed to Craft is getting a catalog with their order this month. So anyways, that's a few of the details, and I will have more of that. I will have a whole dedicated video. I will share with you what colors we're going to do what month, the whole thing. I wanted to finalize the details before, doing a dedicated video to it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I would say overall, this is probably the only angry emoji face I can attach to, is this one right here. So everything else I think is I'm loving. And like I said, I'm going to stamp with it. I'm going to put all my stickers on, and then I will share more about colors coming up. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to... Oh, I was going to take you out of the stand, but I don't think I need to. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will be back later this week with more projects and to hang out with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day.